Sadiq, from his peace, came forward and he said that he is the only true and legitimate Pope. But the Pope is meant to be the successor of Jesus Christ. The Pope is meant to trace his lineage back to Simon Peter, this unbroken chain of successors that began with Simon Peter, who was appointed by Jesus, until the Pope of the present day.
Just like Simon Peter is supposed to be appointed by God, is supposed to be appointed by Jesus Christ. That is why Simon Peter was the Pope. As gentleman, he thinks that the papacy belongs to the Roman Empire and to the people to decide the Pope and for him to be democratically elected, and that's what makes a Pope.
Pope Leo is a false Pope because he's not appointed by God, and that is a very important point for people to understand. What makes a Pope a true and legitimate Pope is divine appointment and divine selection.
And the fact that he's supposed to be in charge of the Church of Christ. The Bible describes what kind of church Simon Peter had, and that was a community where nobody had their own wealth and there were no poor around. Took all of their possessions together and lived as one soul in one body, but we don't see that in the Catholic Church.
Early Christians, they had this community or a small state or a small kingdom where God's rulership was present. So it was Simon Peter who was the leader of this movement, and anybody who had need, it was taken care of, and we see that very clearly laid out in the book of Acts. So I think that it's very clear from the fruit of the papacy that this is not the successor of Simon Peter.
The Pope of the Roman Catholic Church simply does not fit the description of the Pope that was appointed by Jesus Christ, who was Simon Peter. So he can't possibly be the true Pope.